Hi.
At Birdie, our product team like to say that they love getting feedback from our customers. But let's put that to the test. I've got one of our product managers here with me today. Hi, Sean.
Hi, Hannah. How are you?
Good. Um, and I'm going to be taking your questions, your comments, and your feedback and seeing if they really mean it. This is the Smarter Care Lab Mailbag from Birdie. First of all, Sean, what is a product manager?
We are the people that figure out how Birdie should work, what it should do, and how we're going to get it done and build it for you.
So you tell other people what to do.
Something like that. We try to do it collaboratively. We try to do it as a team. But yeah, at the end of the day, someone's got to make a call. Product people try to do that.
Hmm. And at what point in your childhood did you sit up and say, when I grow up, I want to be a product manager?
Don't think anyone grows up wanting that. It just sort of happens on the way.
Cool. So it's not a real job.
No, I don't
Right.
think so.
Great. Question number one from our dear readers and listeners. It's taking my carers 5 or 10 minutes to go through tasks on the app. Why does everything take forever to load? Sean, why is it slow?
Ah, well, it used to be slow, Hannah, but we've just rolled out a major upgrade to our care planning API, and so things should be a lot smoother from here on out.
What's an API?
API, Application Programming Interface, which is the tech
Sorry, in English, please.
in English. That is our tech jargon for how we get data from point A to point B within the system. So when it loads on your app, we've made that whole thing a whole lot faster.
Cool. Okay. How much faster?
Quite a bit faster. The old care planning API used to take about a second to load, and now most of our responses are in 200 milliseconds. It's like 80% faster.
Ooh.
Yeah, very nice.
Good. All right. You made it through that one, Sean. Congratulations. Let's see if you'll make it through the next. Question number 2 from the mailbag. With the old system, we had access to GP Connect, which is helpful when doing health conditions. Why don't you? Why don't we?
But we do, and we actually do have GP Connect in Birdie.
How exciting! What's GP Connect?
Well, that is how Birdie talks directly to your NHS data provider so that you don't have to chase your GP or your pharmacist for your medication records and your medication history.
That's awesome. I hate chasing my GP, and he hates it too. He has a restraining order. What other integrations do we have?
Well, we recently launched another one with CM2000. That is an electronic call monitoring system that makes sure that when you have local authority clients, that their visit timings and plans are all squared away with the council. It's a common requirement for a lot of our local authority partners, and now you have that all integrated into Birdie.
And what other integrations do we have?
We could have more if you could give us your feedback.
That was very smooth. How can people give their feedback?
Well, this is a good time to talk about ProductBoard. This is an all-in-one system for getting your feedback and our customer insights to the product team so we can figure out what to build next. It's a great place to put your feedback. So if you go to our public roadmap, that's your one-stop shop for giving us all the feedback on all the integrations we should be building.
This is on the internet, right?
That's right.
Okay, excellent. Right. Question number 3. Our reader says, take me back to the old UX. Sean, I think they hate what you did to finance on Birdie. Explain yourself.
Yeah, change is a tough one. You might have seen that we actually started rolling out some improvements to the finance experience. And for a time, there was a switch to go back to the old experience because we wanted to do it step by step and gradually. But we have pushed everyone forward to the new experience, which we think is a lot more streamlined and faster.
So if somebody doesn't like that, are you saying it's a them problem?
No, it's definitely not their problem. That one's on us. But we think the old system was full with a lot of landmines, and you kind of had to know your way to step around them. In the new system, we're trying to make it so nobody has to go through those landmines. So just a much easier way to get your finance work done.
Question number 4. It would be great to have full control over templating instead of Birdie deciding the template. I think you're being accused of running a dictatorship in this, Sean. So once again, What the hell?
I think maybe that was a good way of putting the old rostering system. We've been recently working on an upgraded rostering system, which is bringing power back to the people.
Ooh, revolution?
Something like that. And we think the revolution starts with flexible multi-week templating. It's a great way to save time when you're doing repetitive care planning. And we think compared to competing systems, it's saving up to 75% with our early adopters.
Right, so the revolution will be templatized. What else does it have?
So once we've got our templates working for your repeating visits, we want to build capability into Birdie for runs and shifts so you can roster effectively at scale for a large agency.
Great. When can I have it?
We are rolling it out to select partners now, and we're hoping to make it available to everyone very soon.
Sean, our reader says, who is responsible for determining the travel time intervals between clients? And why don't you use Google Maps?
That one's on us. We don't use Google Maps right now. We use a different provider under the hood, but we hear you. Google Maps is kind of the standard, and you don't always get the most accurate travel information in Birdie. Something we want to fix, but we only have so much time and capacity as a team, and there's some other more important stuff we want to fix first.
Like what?
Like upgrading our rostering system, getting templating right so that once you've got all of your care plans ready to go, then we can work on having more accurate travel times. We think if you've got a hard time planning your visits, the travel time's less of a problem.
So the answer is figure it out?
Figure it out. That's what we're working on.
Cool. Great. Love that for us. Thank you for your question. It would be amazing if there could be something in the future that is AI generated for if Birdie can have something that has a transcribe function so that they can talk to clients and gather info for care plans, and then this can be inputted to assessments super quickly. What is your response?
Fortunately, we're working on just about that.
Wow.
Hey, it's our new feature we call SmartPlans. It's going to be helping you save time when you're doing that initial consultation. Bring the Birdie app, start recording the care consultation. The AI will transcribe your notes, summarize them, and help you create that care plan for your client, all within the Birdie ecosystem. So you don't need another app. It's going to save you a lot of time. We think something that would have taken 2 hours for admins can be about 20 minutes now.
Cool. Okay. And then the bird robot that does that, when is that coming?
Probably after we finish this.
Right. I think that's the end of Mailbag for today because I've run out of questions. So Sean, is there anything else you'd like to say for yourself?
I'd love the chance to answer more questions, and we think this is a great way to get people using ProductBoard. All of the product team reads that regularly, and so if you can submit your questions through there, through the public roadmap, we'd love a chance to feature you on the next episode.
You heard it here first. If you would like me to bully Sean on your behalf, you can. All you have to do is go to ProductBoard and add your questions, and maybe next time they'll appear here on the Smarter Care Lab Mailbag from Birdie. Until then, see you next time. Bye. Sean, say bye.
Bye.